guys, what's up? So in this tutorial I have been coming with text animation. In few days I have been giving you animation videos. So first we gave animation to SVG image, and today we will be seeing how to give animation to our text. So without wasting time, let us open our Visual Studio Code and let's start coding. So first I have opened my Visual Studio Code. It just have some basic codes in my HTML file, and we will be making this text animation using HTML, CSS and few bit code of JavaScript. So I have my style.css and app.js file completely blank, and I only have few lines of code in my HTML file. So first of all, let us simply save these files. Okay, so first of all, let us simply check what is there in my index.html file. So it has some boiler code, it has title, my css file is linked with my html file, and my javascript file is also linked with my html file, and I just have one h1 which is of class text, and here I have written code are creatives, which is the name of my channel. So do subscribe this channel if you have not subscribed it till now. So let's start with the css file, and just to begin this video by removing, or just start my css file by removing some of the margins and paddings that my browser gave to my html file. So first of all, I will be saying star and will be saying margin 0, then padding also, okay, padding, and it should be also 0, and we will be saying box sizing border box. After that I will be giving colors to my body, so it will be like body color should be white because I want some white shade to my text color, and background color I will be keeping in a shade of black. So let's us just yeah, this should be the perfect black for today. After doing this, I will be selecting my text class and will be giving some styles to my text, like I will be saying font family, and I want a Arial family, which is the most commonly used text family. And after doing that, I will be saying font size, and we will be keeping it 5 rem. Then I can say after doing font family and font size, we can go to text alignment. So let's give us text align center, and let us give this a line height of 100 vh, because we want our text to be in the middle of the page. So after doing this, let us now save this file and open this with live server. So this is right now my file, and let us close everything. So when I highlighted this, you can completely see that it covers height from top to the bottom of my page, and this was because of text alignment. And if I just remove line height, so if I will be removing this line height and saving my document, then you can see that my code just get to the top margin. So I will be keeping it to make in the middle of the page. So after doing this, let us go to JavaScript and let us give some animations, or let's see how my animation will work. So first of all, let us create animation for my text. So I will be saying keyframes Let us give this a name of pop, and then from 0% to 50% to 100%. So after doing this, let us give this some transform, and I will be saying transform, translate, and let us give this from -100 pixels and -10 pixels. So, and we will be also using scale property, and we will be saying 0,0, and we will be giving this some opacity like 0. So after doing all this thing, let us copy this and paste it over here. After doing this, I will be saying this to be 0, and let me give this 0, and this scale should be 1 on 1, and here the opacity should be 1, and this will be same. So we have done with our whole CSS. Right now we have completed our CSS file, and so it's time to move on JavaScript. So let us open my JavaScript file. First of all, here I will be saying constant content, and will be bringing my this code over there. So how we can select this? So we will be using query selector, and we will be giving this extracting our text in JavaScript file using this class name. So I will be saying document dot query selector, and it should be query selector, and we will be saying dot text to get my text class. After doing this, I will be saying constant I will be, now we have our text, but when we will be doing console.log, and we will be just writing content, and we will be saving it. And let me open my browser and developers tool. Here in console, you can see that we have h1 with class and then this whole tag, but we just want this content. So to extract the content, let me remove this and let me say constant. Here I just want the text from that whole content. So I will be saying constant text is equals to, and we will be saying content dot text content. So now when I will be saying console.log, and when I will be saying text, so it will be giving me this code our creatives, that is the content, or that is the text from this whole content. So after extracting the text, we have to convert this text into an array so that we can give functionality to it one by one. So to do that, I will be saying constant split text, and while splitting, I will be saying text dot split, which is a function for text to split. So it will be giving us one by one content. So it will be like split, and here I will be putting this. So now let us console and let us see what we get. It is split text. So now you can see that we have every component individually. It has its own index so that we can get it one by one. After doing this, I will be running for each loop on split text. So let us say split text, and let us give this a for each loop, and here we will be having and T for text, and I will be using arrow function, and then I will be saying it should be content, and then it should be dot, and it should be text content, or it should be inner HTML basically. So it's inner HTML, and I will be saying plus is equals to, and we have here, we will be adding span over here. So this will be 1, then we have a plus sign, then we will be using $sign to embedded our text one by one on our HTML file. So what this will be doing, let us save and open our browser. Let us close this all things. Okay, there is some issues I guess. So let me again open my developer tool. Okay, uncount error. Yeah, so we have to give this over here also. Yeah, now you can see that we are having two code are creatives, but there is a difference in both of the text. Like this is one text, this is one text. Let me open developer tool first. Yeah, and then let us inspect our element. So when we are clicking over, okay, now let us yeah, so this is one text, but this is coming one by one. So this is the difference between the both the text. So now as we have subtracted each and every element of code our creatives individually, so that we can give them effect individually, and we can change their stylings individually. So after doing this, we need to remove this one code our creatives. So for that, I will be simply writing over here. We can say that content, it's like content dot text content should be null. So now we just have one code our creative, and it is the span one that we just created. So we don't have now that whole code our creatives. So after doing this, yeah, we are now good to go, and now it's time to give animation one by one to our elements. So for that, I will be saying elements. Yeah, I will be saying elements, and we will be okay. We will be creating one element first. So it will be like constant elements is equals to document dot it is query selector all, and we want our spam. So now let us see this again. This whole spam will be converted, or we can say that element will be the array of the spam elements. Okay, I just screwed this up. Yeah, let me bring this over here. Yes. So after doing this, we can simply run a for each loop again on every elements and give them animation individually. So for that, I will be saying elements dot for each, and here I will be having two things. One will be the element and other one will be the index. You will be knowing that we can give delay to our animation. So we want every element to come one by one. We don't want every element to come together. So for that, I will be using index to give them a delay time. And yeah, we are good to go with it. So now what I can do is e dot style, and here I will be saying animation, and over here I will be saying is equals to, and then we can just write the name of the animation, then the speed of the animation. And after writing this, I can say that I want this animation for infinite times. infinite times, and I want a linear motion, and okay, I want some delay, so I will be needing a delay of index divided by some value like 4 or 5. Let us keep this 5 plus 0.5, and it is also in seconds. So what this statement will be doing for us, it will be just dividing the index value with 5 and then adding a 0.5, and this whole sum will be the delay time of our animation. So after doing this, let us come over here in our style.css and let us give some styling to our spam class, that basically spam element that we have just created. And over here we have to first of all give this a display of inline blocks, because we want our element to shift up and down, and initially the display type is inline, and so it is just in one line. So I want to give this a display of inline block, and after doing this I will be giving this some origin stuff that we have already seen in my SVG animation videos. So if you are not familiar with transform origin, then you should go and watch my SVG animation. So here we can say transform origin should be center, and then we will be giving transform box to be fill box, so that my animation don't leave its boundaries. To decide it a boundary, I will be using transform box. So after this we can say this opacity of 0, because initially I don't want any stuff on my page. I want it to come one by one, and so I will be saying opacity should be 0. Now let us see our page. Okay, it is animating, but it is really a very fast animation. So let us make this a slow animation, and for this we will be increasing this to 20 seconds. Yeah, now it is coming very smoothly on our web page, and it will be also going very smoothly. So you can see that we were having this R in a red color, so we can give this R a red color with the help of spam, SPAN, spam nth child, and this R is on CODE. Then there is a dash, and then there is this R. So it's like in the 5th position, because our index starts from 0. So after saving this, I will be giving here color of red. So let us make this dark red. Okay, now let us keep this red only. So now this R, okay, this was here. It is the 6th element, not 5th. So you can see that we have this red individual color using nth child. And so that is for today, guys. If you really like this video and you want more animation stuff like this for text, then we will be coming on pages, and then we will be seeing some other stuff animating itself. So please like this video, share it with your friends, and stay tuned with us by subscribing our channel. Till then, bye guys.